On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Declined, or I've never denied having recreational sex when I was younger, and I don't regret that. So what's the
But
problem?
then in the beginning of the conversation, you said that men shouldn't be thinking more like me.
I said the young men should not. No, in my opinion, I don't
So you
regret
think
it.
they should think more like you instead of?
Yeah, I enjoy when in my
Oh.
youth, I
I got
the
one
idea of
question.
dating.
I got one
I don't
question.
agree with not dating. I'm sorry. No.
I got one question. Do you think that men should think more like you think or how I thought?
Young men, once again, should date. That's my stance. Don't change it. I don't think differently. That's how I feel.
No, we
Young men
think
should date.
differently. Do you think that they should think more like me or more like you?
Young men?
Yes.
Okay, I think young men should date around and be honest about it. I think me at my age now, obviously I think differently. But I'm talking about young men.
You know what men do now? Men just tolerate with all the other stuff y'all add to yourself. So the whole physical beauty thing, nah, look, I saw a chick in the mall today. I said, damn, she got like a nice little plump thing. And then I went down and I saw a sign of a little concert flyer of what's the little the city girl chick? Young Miami, right? And that shit hurt my stomach. And I was like this. And I'm pleading to women to see and say that, you know what? We like them southern country girls, plump titties, natural. If you got it, you don't, whatever, we good. You know what I'm saying? Nice little plump butt. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn cocoa butter legs.
Ow.
That's what we see as being physically attractive.
In the gym.
And then that's what we consider to be beautiful. We would tolerate everything else that you have. If you go get your surgeries, you go do all that. Yeah, it's cool. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? We might tolerate it, but we really appreciate the natural beauty that you actually display. And I just want to give a shout out to all the ladies that's naturally beautiful.
There you go. Hey, go ahead, brother Rilla. I see you trying to come off the mic, Rio. I got you. Go ahead, Rilla.
Yeah, no.
Huh? Well, it's like you be stone out with the moon pies over there.
Hey, are you serious? Are you in my living room, bruh? Don't for grandma.
Wait a minute.
Cool
fact. Do you know where moon pies come from? Where they're manufactured and where it started?
Oh my gosh, it's got to be somewhere in Tennessee.
Chattanooga, baby.
You eat them for real?
It's a Tennessee thing, baby. Tennessee thing, baby.
No, you can't cap on moon pies. Moon pies fine now. I know that if you in the South, now you had to eat moon pies and pickles before you went to school every morning from the candy lady. You candy lady.
Kool-Aid pickles. My grandma was a candy lady.
All right, y'all. We got to let Rilla go ahead. Go ahead,
Really
Rilla.
keep trying to tell y'all, like, if you go to Chicago and even in Detroit, the pipeline is Detroit is 75 south, Chicago is 57. Chicago goes straight to Memphis. But anyway, keep it a bean. What currently is, yes, most, what does it say? Most ladies, when they physically beautiful, you like because you look fuckable. Yes. That's it. Ain't no big build around it. Most of the time when dudes are looking at women that fuckable is because the man is thinking about, if I have a seed with her, how my seed finna turn out. How's my seed gonna look? That's what he's thinking. Mel, sorry, he's thinking that. He's thinking if I have a baby, he's thinking how his seed is gonna look with her. That's part of the equation. I didn't say that's the only factor that goes into it.
Boy, you lie so bad.
Wait a minute. Hold on,
Rilla. Stay on track. Stay on track, Rilla.
No, wait. I just want to really hear a nigga tell me you ain't looked at a girl, whether she, fair skin, nice hair, whatever. You meet the European standard, and a nigga ain't say, so your thought is, I just want to bust off in her for the sake of busting off in her.
Right.
You ain't never said with no fine female.
It's gonna look. We got a whole culture of oops babies. So you telling me?
And listen, and I keep telling you, goofy niggas, I'm not your age, fam. I'm not your age.
Rilla's right. There's a man
that
tell women
when I get up here and you niggas, for the sake of trying to grandstand and make a point, You want to make it seem like I'm talking oofy goofy shit out the side of my neck, like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I ain't never heard of
So,
Well,
so
nigga, you
science-
ain't
Hold on, ladies. Hold on, ladies. Hold on, ladies. Hold
Hold
on.
on. Take your ass to Atlanta, go over there on Buford Highway where them niggas be running up through them Mexican girls, and go up further on Buford Highway, headed towards Jimmy Carter, where they be running up through them Asians, and tell me they not fucking with. Okay, tell me why it's Offset with Cardi B.
Oh, you said
They got him and half off a boulder crap.
So you telling me Offset got with Cardi B because he was thinking of how his kids was gonna look?
All right, y'all. Let's get back on track. Go ahead, finish your point, Rilla.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
good.
Hold on, Logic. Hold on, Logic. Hold on.
It's really simple.
Hold on, Logic.
I hate when I get up here and niggas try and make it seem like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like niggas ain't looking at a fair skin, bad body, red bone, nice hair having female and saying, damn, if I have a baby with her, if I do have a baby with her, that motherfucker finna come out nice.
Rilla, I don't know what you've been taking before these shows, bro, but
I don't give a fuck.
So,
I'm saying
Hold
on, ladies. We still with the men. We still with the
I'm
men.
not talking about his talking point. I'm talking about his aggression.
What I will say,
Go ahead,
what I
Rio.
will say is
Oh,
this:
y'all let me know.
we don't all have oops babies. I got 2 kids. Anytime I felt like there might have been a possibility that somebody might have been pregnant, and it wasn't what I wanted, I was very responsible in having that conversation, get you that plan B, get you that whatever you got to get.
Which is exactly why it goes back to your original point, why they need to be more like me instead of being more like you. How you gonna have an oops baby twice?
What?
How you got 2 oops babies?
Hold on, y'all.
Listen to one thing I just said.
I did. You said I got 2 oops. You said I had an oops baby.
I did not say I had an oops baby.
I'm sorry. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I was off.
You heard something completely different.
My bad. My bad.
Okay. I said I've never had a oops baby.
Okay, my bad. I apologize.
However, I do have 2 kids. I knew when those 2 kids were conceived. Anytime in my past where I was worried about the possibility of there being an oops, I had a responsible conversation to make sure that there wasn't.
But wait, I mean,
Hold on, Anton. Let me finish.
Yeah, JR.
Hold on. You gotta let him finish. You gotta let him finish like everybody else.
What I will say, because there's a lot of things that happen. You could be having protected sex, and then you find out, wait a second, the protection then failed. There's all types of things that happen. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, you have to address it. But what I will say to this is, Rilla, I can attest to this. If I felt a woman was ugly, 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna smash. However, if I had a lapse in judgment, I probably would not want a baby with her, regardless of what niggas are saying. I probably would not want a baby with her because 9 times out of 10, there's something that you are seeing genetically that you know that your future children may have an issue and inherit. I'm just saying. So I agree from that.
Jesus Christ.
Let me.
All right, hold on. I think Anton wanted to speak on it. Go ahead, Anton.
All right, am I the only one that's listening to this? Okay. In the beginning of this conversation, I said that men need to think more like me. I literally said that men. Am I off? And now he's talking about if I thought it was a possibility that I had a oops baby, I had to have a responsible conversation. The responsible part is having a dick discipline and not even put yourself in that position in the first place.
Bro, I don't regret not only having sex with one woman. I'm sorry. If I could go back, I
Who
would
said that? What are you talking about? We talking about what
you said that you didn't date. You said that
we're
you
talking
didn't
about
date.
what
That's
you
not
just said.
miserable.
Right?
I'm sorry.
We talking about no. Please don't deflect. We're talking about what
addressing
you
it all.
just said out of your mouth. You said whenever it was a possibility for me to have a oops baby, that I then had to have the responsible conversation.
Yes, because I've never declined or I've never denied having recreational sex when I was younger, and I don't regret that. So what's the
But
problem?
then in the beginning of the conversation, you said that men shouldn't be thinking more like me.
I said that young men should not know. In my opinion, I don't.
So
regret
you think
it.
they should think more like you instead of?
Yeah, I enjoy when in my youth. I
got one question. I got one
I don't
question.
agree with not dating. I'm sorry. No.
I got one question. Do you think that men should think more like you think or how I thought?
Young men, once again, should date. That's my stance. Don't change it. I don't think differently. That's how I feel.
No, we
Young men
think
should date.
differently. Do you think that they should think more like me or more like you?
Young men?
Yes.
Okay, I think young men should date around and be honest about it. I think me at my age now, obviously I think differently. But I'm talking about young men.